It is September 6th. Is it September 6th in the US?
It's still September 5th. Labor Day.
Oh, yeah. It's September 5th, 2016. You are listening to Ole GentleFriends episode 28. Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
It is? Is it?
I don't know. You're keeping that kind of count. I'm doing the season 2 count.
Yeah, I know. Hold on. Let me check. Guess we're rolling right now.
Yeah. Winging it.
Well, ogfradio.podomatic.com says that yes, it is now Old Gentle Friends episode 28. Haha.
Well, this is episode 3 for season 2. For those of you who are following it by season. Season 2, episode 3.
My name is Migs.
And I am Emil.
What's up, Emil?
What's up? It's I'm pretty good. Just enjoying the 3-day weekend for Labor Day, as we said countless of times.
Yeah. You guys have something to do later this day, or are you just guys
No,
just chilling inside your homes?
Yeah.
Like there's no Labor Day party or some sort in the neighborhood.
I think normally Labor Day is spent just. I think people normally lazing out, or like they just barbecue. They barbecue stuff.
Oh yeah, barbecue.
So
I guess.
a lot of the parks around here actually have these pre-built barbecue grills that you can just basically come into the park
parks.
and in parks, and you just bring coal and oil, and then you just fire up a barbecue. Just obviously just clean up after yourselves, and then there's cement benches and tables there, so you can just hang out and have a barbecue at the park, and just hang out all day. Yeah.
Sweet.
I won't be doing that though.
So, speaking about sausages and barbecues, I think you've finally watched Sausage Party.
Oh yeah.
This week.
Oh yeah.
Man, you guys are really lucky to have.
Has it not been released there?
No, not yet, man. I mean, right now this week we got Train to Busan, a Korean zombie train film.
Is that a zombie?
We got.
I didn't know.
Yeah, I think it's a bit popular.
Really?
Also in the States. But
there's actually just one cinema in my area that shows it. I actually was thinking about what it was about. I was just kind of wondering. But now I know it's zombies.
Yeah, it's a zombie story inside a metro train. So basically that's the hook.
Okay.
Yeah. And then there's also Don't Breathe. I think it was shown in Sundance there, right?
Mm-hmm.
I forgot if it's Sundance, but yeah, Don't Breathe is now showing here. No, not Transporter, but
mechanic.
What's it? The mechanic. Yeah.
The Transporter.
I actually want to watch that because I love the first Mechanic movie, and also Secret Life of Pets, which I watched this week.
Okay.
But no Sausage Party. I don't think they're gonna.
It's so weird
here.
I
don't think
that's
so.
kind of weird because if you think about the huge blockbusters like Avengers or Batman v Superman, you guys were ahead by a week. So I think certain titles get aired.
I think
overseas before. Sorry, go on.
Yeah, I think more on the niche crowd will definitely be delayed here. Movies with a niche audience.
Okay.
Like even The Woods doesn't. I mean, I think The Woods is like a week old or a week late here.
The Woods.
I think The Woods. I mean, no, I'm sorry. It's Blair Witch. Sorry, Blair Witch 2
What's the
or Blair Witch 3.
Oh, got it.
Yeah, because that's the original title of the new Blair Witch movie, The Woods.
I think they changed it then, because I saw the trailer for it when I was watching Sausage Party, and I'm pretty sure they changed it.
Yeah, I think they did first go with The Woods when it was an unknown movie. Then they kind of showed it in SDCC, I think.
I see. Okay.
Then it turned out the audience were surprised that this is actually a Blair Witch movie. a new Blair Witch movie, so it's pretty cool.
Alright, that's interesting.
Anyway, back to Sausage Party. What is up? Since
Sausage
definitely
Party.
I can't watch it here in the Philippines. I don't think they're gonna show it.
Okay, well,
yeah, go on.
I'm just gonna do a quick rundown of what the movie is, and it's pretty straightforward. If you've seen the trailer,
If I watch the trailer,
if you've seen the
definitely.
trailer,
That's very funny.
you have quite kind of like an idea of what the movie's going to be about. So basically, it's food. Basically the movie starts off with like everyone, like all these food items, like inside of a store or like a supermarket, and basically in their lives they feel like if you are bought, then it's kind of like going to heaven.
You're blessed.
You're going to heaven.
Yeah.
Basically that's the premise. And then lo and behold, they realize that
it's a different story.
Yeah, you actually get you get butchered, you get eaten, you get savaged.
Man, that short trailer that you posted, like what's that thing that food said, like once you've seen it,
there's
like,
you can't go back or something like that.
Yeah, it will
change.
It will fuck your shit for life or something. It's just...
Yeah. Plus so you know how getting bought, they don't show this in the trailer, but you know how like getting bought means you're going to heaven, right? That's what they believe. If you
that's what I also pick up on the trailer.
Yeah.
When I saw
but
it.
that's like really centralized in like everyone's belief in the movie. Like all the food items believe that. And what's funny is because they also have sort of like a hell. So if you reach your expiration date and you were not purchased from the store, and then you get picked up and tossed to the bin, that's like hell for them. That's like hell
cool.
for
That's
them.
very smart.
That's actually like I didn't know that they were gonna actually do that, but it's very interesting. I don't know how detailed you want me to go into it, but
no, it's okay. It's just an impression, I guess.
Okay, so impressions.
But all right, so probably we can just use one of our movie club questions, like
that's true.
What you like about the movie, and what about who's your favorite character in that movie. So I think that's pretty much what we can discuss in Sausage Party. Without even spoiling the main meat of it,
Right. What was the first question?
Because I know, because I know, like there's I think the latest or the most, I think the last trailer that I saw, they kind of introduced a guy who actually talked to the meat and food.
Oh, okay.
So I don't want to go.
Do you want me to talk about
into that territory?
Okay.
I don't think so.
Okay. I feel like that's gonna be a nice surprise for you, like when you watch, like
Yeah, I know, right?
You get a chance to see the movie.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll do a quick overview of the best things that for me, like about
what do you
the
like
movie.
about the movie?
So I like the movie in terms of they have a way of separating every character by what item or where or like what what's the word what
Go on.
I think about it this way. There was a kosher aisle, and then one of the food items that the main character interacts with is like this bagel. It's like a round bread basically, and he's from like the kosher aisle. And apparently on that same aisle on the other side, I think there's like an Indian food item. He's like a flat bread or something, and that
yeah,
I forget what it's called.
I think, yes, something like flatbread, Indian flatbread.
It's like Indian flatbread or something like that. But basically, it was so funny because apparently, these two sides of the same aisle have always been like fighting with each other, we're better, blah 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 blah, and all that stuff. So it's kind of funny because the more that the other characters like travel around the supermarket, they actually, like the environment changes. Like when you get to the alcohol aisle, all the bottles are like partying, and then everyone's like having a good time. Like everyone's a little bit more raunchy, which is actually a big thing in this movie. But we'll get to that later.
That's pretty cool.
But like,
yeah, it's like different types of culture.
Yeah, there you go. That's the word
market.
that I was thinking. Like culture. Like culture is separated by the food item or like whatever item it is that you normally find in store, and the vibe of the scene also changes accordingly, which I thought was like really cool.
Oh, that's cool. Like for every aisle is
like, a little bit
the
different.
lighting of the
the lighting
of the thing changes.
Everything changes. Like when you get to the section where they have like cutleries, to the market items, that's like a torture area or something. It's so dim, it's so dark, and
that's cool.
There's more details. It's very clever in terms of what item was used to give a specific detail to keep the story progressing. Let's put it that way, without me like spoiling anything specific. Because if I tell you one thing, it'll lead to like, oh, this is what happens, and they do this, and it gets to that point. So
like that last trailer with the guy who can speak to them is actually a bit spoilerish territory.
Yeah, but that's
a bit.
That's only like
that's
a part
twist.
of it, so don't worry about that so much. That's it's kind of a spoiler, but not so much. But okay, I will say this. If you, for those who've seen the trailer, okay, if you like the title of the title of the movie is basically a hint of what you're going to get. So think about it this way: if you think the title was funny on its own, and you didn't need someone to like explain what the title definition or like the sexual innuendo that comes with the title, then you might enjoy the movie. I say might because I'm gonna put it this way. Think about movies who would water down the film in order for them to get a PG rating or like a lower rating, so they would get a bigger audience to come see their movie, right? Think of this movie as the exact polar opposite of that. They would go like the extremes. Like this is a purely R-rated movie. Like it's not trying to be anything else. I want people to know that if they go see this movie, you are watching an R-rated movie. Without me spoiling anything.
An R-rated cartoon.
An R-rated cartoon. This is not. You do not bring your kids to see this movie. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Even though
I think
you kind of. Visually you see it and it's like, oh, it's a cartoon movie. It's great.
Cute,
it's
right?
cute. Yeah, no. Trust me, you don't bring no kids. No teens will eventually find a way to like see this movie, so that's not even
teens would giggle at it, I guess.
Yeah, come on.
They would be.
But trust me, kids, stay away from this movie. I knew that I was a kid back then too, and I was like, "What? No, I'm gonna go see this movie." But
yeah, I think I get it because by the time that what's that other post-apocalyptic comedy movie that Seth, that Seth guy and James Franco made. What's that?
Oh, This Is the End. This Is the End.
Yeah, This Is the End. This Is the End didn't show up in the Philippines.
It didn't at all?
So I think, I think it didn't at all.
It's a shame.
And I got to watch it in well, you know where. But, yeah.
All right.
So I guess it's just, I don't know, probably Philippines doesn't really want those kinds of movies to show. Yeah, so I probably Sausage Party won't show up in theaters here in the Philippines. No matter how.
Did they show the interview in the Philippines? Where they interviewed Kim Jong-il?
No, they didn't. They didn't even show that movie.
Okay.
And I think my brother watched that movie via stream. I didn't give attention to it except for a few scenes, so I haven't really completely watched it. But I think
it's okay.
It's pretty okay.
It's okay.
Yeah,
it's on Netflix now.
Really like.
It's on Netflix now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow. That's one more comedy movie that I might not watch.
Yeah, it's okay.
Along with the Adam Sandler ones.
It's okay.
But,
oh, funny thing, I did actually see an Adam Sandler movie that was on Netflix.
Oh God! Don't tell me the 6 cowboy thing.
Oh no, the do-over.
Do-over.
Right. I think it was like a straight to Netflix movie.
Do-over?
Yeah.
That's pretty. Do-over.
It's him and David Spade.
Is it? Oh, okay, yeah. I think I saw a trailer of that. It's pretty interesting.
It's a chill movie. I think if you were just looking to have something like play in the background, you can watch it. It's okay. It's not his. He's done worse movies. Let's just put it that way.
So it's every Adam Sandler movie. Is what you're talking about?
No. It's every other
like any Adam Sandler now.
He's not the annoying character in the movie. Think of it that way. So it's not the bad Adam Sandler kind of movie. It's he's trying on this one. The same as
that's good. That's a good news.
The other movie that he did, the Shoemaker thing.
Pixels was stupid.
Oh man, I know.
Boring a bit.
Really?
I mean, you have the stupidly boring Adam Sandler in that.
Yeah. No, he's not.
Movie.
He's not like that on Do-Over. There's some acting in Do-Over, so
that's good.
It's still not movie theater level, but still. But anyways, yeah, Sausage Party.
Yep. Hope you won't let your kids or your pets watch that movie.
But
yeah.
I think out of 10, like a rating of 1 to 10, I think I would give it a.
How about a 1 out of 5?
About 1 out of 5?
Yeah. Just to be, just to make it easier.
2.75.
Oh really? It's not that.
It's not.
It's not that memorable.
It's not that memorable. The joke.
Okay.
You'll see, because I think for me personally, I feel like maybe it's just too extreme for me.
Oh, okay. That is wow. That is.
Maybe it's just too extreme for me.
All right. Okay. I think I kind of get the level of.
Maybe just
of comedic effect they have.
One step too far for me. I mean, the story is like intact. You know what I mean? Like it's interesting. You know, I think the most points that I give it for is like all the detail and like all the like the dialogue and like the conversations. How they are almost 90% of it is. Every piece of dialogue has like a double meaning or like a double sexual innuendo that goes into it.
Okay.
Maybe it's too much. I thought it was clever for like certain parts of it. But yeah. I mean, I would still recommend seeing it, but not full price. Maybe I would rent it.
Oh, okay.
Maybe I would stream it.
I guess it is a full rental. Yeah.
Yeah. That is.
Well, I guess in the lighter side of things, I've watched Secret Life of Pets this week. And have you watched it also last week?
I have not, but I do want to go see it.
Oh, really?
I do want to go see it.
Okay, so
maybe I should see it today.
Quick run. Yeah, you should. I mean, okay, just a quick rundown. If you like Zootopia, and if you watch Zootopia, I think you might enjoy it also a bit. Okay, so
I need to go see
Secret Life of Pets. Basically, I don't know. It's weird because when I saw it, I really enjoyed it because it has a surprising cast of characters in there. Because I literally don't know about this movie until like August, late August, when I saw some Facebook ads about Secret Life of Pets. What is it? And okay, that's cool. Then it's like last week I just learned that Kevin Hart was there, and I was what? So who is Kevin Hart playing in this movie? And it turns out he plays a fucking rabbit, a cute little bunny who is all thuggin' and shit in this movie.
Nice.
And I don't want to spoil most of like the whole role of his character there, but just so you know, just imagine Kevin Hart
thugging it up
as a small bunny thugging it up. That's it. That's his
great.
character.
I think that's great.
It's one of the like it's one of the best parts of the movie. Like Kevin Hart is like he really like for me. I mean, he kind of brings life to the comedic tone a bit. It's pretty cool. But yeah, Secret Life of Pets basically is weirdly enough a Toy Story movie.
Okay. Are you saying like Toy Story level?
Its story is similar actually to Toy Story 1. And at first it didn't bother me a bit, but now that I think about it, it kind of has its own comparisons and similarities.
Okay.
On Toy Story, and it's not bad, but let's just say that Secret Life of Pets is a good Toy Story movie, is what I'm saying.
Okay.
So you get the protagonist dog who is a pet of this female owner, and everything's good, life is great, and whenever owners of said pets leave their houses for work, for school, that's where their secret life begins. It happens to be that all of the pets under a certain neighborhood or a certain building knew each other, and they congregate or held parties or hang out with each other, even if it's cat, dog, or any kind of pet. So it's like Toy Story. Like after the owners are out, the toys come alive and have their own thing going on. And then the protagonist, who was actually voiced by who's that comedian?
Hold on, let me look it up.
God, I forgot his name, but it's very
Louis
he's a very
C.K.
popular comedian.
Louis C.K.
Yeah, Louis C.K. Yeah, he was voiced by Louis C.K. So Louis' character has it going on for him. He's living a happy life with his owner until one day, his owner brought a new pet. So his own Buzz Lightyear.
Oh,
and
okay.
they aren't that in good terms at first.
Yeah.
But of course, through the course of the movie, they get to like each other and respect each other, and in the end they become friends and brothers, quote unquote brothers.
Bros.
So yeah, I know.
They went full bros.
But yeah, basically that's the core story and theme of Secret Life of Pets.
Okay.
That's why I'm telling you that it is a good Toy Story movie, because it is
format
a Toy Story movie. Yeah, the format of Toy
Got
Story.
it.
And I think it works because I guess it's a tried and true formula. I mean, everybody loves Toy Story. I mean, most of who I know loves Toy Story, and the animation quality wise, it's okay. I mean, they're the guys who made Despicable Me and the Minions.
Oh, okay.
So expect that kind of quality
yeah.
of animation and graphical whatever. But yeah, the pets are pretty cool thanks to their voice actors. Hannibal Buress is there.
Really?
As a mini pincher.
Okay.
Yeah. As a mini pincher, so he's a very laid back dude. It's pretty cool.
All right.
And also there is this white Pomeranian who's actually like the love interest of Louis C.K.'s dog, which is voiced by that sheep character in Zootopia.
Let's see.
So it's kind of weird that hearing her again would be in this movie.
Damn, I'm trying to see the
So
cast.
it's
Is it
it's pretty cool.
Chloe?
I forgot the name. Yeah,
Lake
I think
Bell?
so. Is it? I don't know, because I only identify her by that raspy voice, because she voiced the. Well, I don't want to spoil Zootopia,
Okay, alright.
but she voiced the sheep secretary in Zootopia.
I haven't seen it, so I might not.
But I haven't seen it. Okay.
Oh, and I'm seeing that Ellie
yeah.
Kemper was also in the movie.
Yes, she's the owner of Louis C.K.'s dog, so it's pretty cool.
Good old Kimmy.
Yeah, Kimmy Smith. Yeah, Kimmy. Oh, guys, speaking of Kimmy, I just watched, like, I think I watched Kimmy Smith until the last episode because I got
sidetracked.
I don't know. And then, I got sidetracked. But I watched the Jeff Goldblum episode. I was just laughing my ass off. That was pretty cool.
Oh,
that was
a good episode.
Cameo by Mr. Goldblum. So, yeah, I think for me, Secret Life Pets, definitely, probably 3 out of... no. Yeah, I guess 3 out of 5 stars for me.
Alright.
I guess it's not the best movie, but it's really funny once you see it the first time. Thanks to Kevin Hart and, some jokes about dogs and the dozens of cats in the alleys. It's pretty, it's pretty cool.
Alright. Interesting.
So,
very interesting.
Take a break.
And after
this, we will talk about games.
We
don't have any featured topic. We just wasted our featured topic not yesterday, but the last episode, where the whole thing is a featured topic. But yeah, we'll be back and we will discuss about a lot of things, including the game that we just played a few hours ago. So there we go.
Yep, we'll be right back, guys. And we're back.
So, games. I've played a video game. Well, 2 video games this week. Actually, 3 video games this week. Well, alright. Just to turn around there. I went and revisit Metal Gear Solid 5 because, anniversary celebration, and I'm a big fan of the Metal Gear series.
True.
And it's one of those. It's weird. I mean, Metal Gear Solid 5, like I said before, has very good gameplay mechanics, but the story isn't. Oh man, I'm not gonna spoil it to you because you might play it probably this month. But
it's a big maybe.
It disappointed me. Like, really disappointed me. And it really disappointed a lot of fans also. But it was a good Metal Gear game.
I thought you were going to say it was a good disappointment.
No, it isn't. It isn't actually a good disappointment.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, I'll just spoil it because it doesn't involve story. It involves the game's design. They left out a whole chunk of the game, and they ended it without any resolution. I guess?
Yeah, some resolution.
They should have had, but that whole chunk that was missing had a lot of, I don't know, a lot of story that left one of those. Well, it left one of the arcs in the game left unsolved, or it's just left out in the open. That's it. That's just why it's disappointing. And it's still fun. Like, Metal Gear Solid 5 is still fun. I tried doing the POV missions, like because in the game you get to build your own mother base, and players can actually invade each other's bases for resources and for hidden recruits. So you can also do that, and I tried that, and I remember you can also customize your character, your weapons, your uniform, even your own emblem.
Oh, wow.
And during that is where I kind of got amused again when creating or recreating and reassembling my own emblem again, because it's like it just gives you 2 words that you can play so it's just one for adjectives and one for nouns, and it's just the possibilities that you can actually combine or make using these words. It's just hilarious. It's pretty funny because at first it was it's like dick jokes and all, but you get to those things that really kind of tickles your funny bone, And I just made, because I think the last time that I changed my emblem is because I joined this community group that tries to disarm all of the nukes in the game.
Okay.
It's like they're, I think, something philanthropy. So that's a long time ago. That's 1 year ago. So I decided to change the emblem of my character, and I went with Crying Boy with a hedgehog as a logo. Because why not?
Yeah.
And I'm just messing with the words there, but it's just hilarious selection of words that you can just dick upon and
Oh yeah, that's how you lose. That's how you rack up like hours in any game. Is anything that you can customize the crap out of it. You just spend so much time doing it.
Yeah, and well, not really. I mean, there are some set limits, but it's just the number of stuff that you can do in this game compared to the previous games. They just went all out in Metal Gear Solid 5.
Okay.
And it's really good. It's quite addicting once you get the hook into it, And yeah, so far I'm liking it again, and I'm playing the multiplayer again for some reason, because just to wash away the Overwatch salt.
Oh, got it.
You need a thing to cleanse the palate.
Palate cleansing. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. And yeah, speaking of palate cleansing, I actually did some palate cleansing in the form of the Battlefield 1 beta.
Okay, how was that? It's for a console, right?
Yeah, it's both for PS4, Xbox One, and PC. I got to try it out in the PS4 because I'm not very confident that my PC can handle the graphics.
The demands.
Yeah, the demands. And so far it's looking pretty much like Battlefront. It looks like Battlefront. The UI looks like Battlefront. The main menu of the beta looks like a Netflix channel viewer. It is a pretty weird thing we have now in games today, that it kind of gives you a sense of, I don't know, user experience that it's universal for any medium. Like, it's universal for channels, it's universal for web apps, for games. So it is both nice, and at the same time, I don't know, I feel sad about it. Like, I miss the old the old style of UI and user experience when it comes to games in the 90s, or it's a weird thing to get used to, but if once you get used to it, you'll appreciate it, of course. But anyway, back to the game. It's set in World War One, but you still get to have assault rifles and assault rifles. But yeah, it's pretty fun. Like, it is more of a casual thing for me when I play Battlefield, because the sheer number of players you get to play in one server is just big. It's massive. Like 32 versus 32 players, or if it's in the PC, it's like 64. I think they can go up to 64 versus 64 players in one server. So it is all out war, and it's fun. I played with Miggy,
Too Much Gaming.
one of our friends. Miggy from Too Much Gaming, Carlos from Too Much Gaming, and one of their friends, Arlie. It's pretty good. At first, it was just me and Miggy, and we had no idea what we're getting into this game, and we just found out like we're doing some stuff on our own while we're actually on party chat. And as we were playing, and we were trying to destroy some douchebag that we're seeing in the screen. And I died a bit, and then Miggy finally got finally killed someone who's trying to hide behind the tracks in the desert. And after a few seconds, we just realized that Miggy just shot me, and we were playing on opposing
each other.
forces. And yeah, we tried to group up properly at the next game, and then Carlos went in as well as Arlie, and we just experienced one of the best moments where you go and stay as a group in one tank and continue to support it for as long as you can. Right. It's really cool. Like, we were feeling like a unit during that moment, and whenever someone's trying to outflank us on our blind spot, I would go out and try to fish them off and, you know, shoot them, and it works. I mean, it's cool. It's really fun playing, you know, tank commander and having a team of you know, buddies inside one tank, like in Fury. But yeah, it's really so
it's
far
always
it's
way
really
better
good.
to play that way with any kind of like first person like multiplayer game.
Yeah,
I just feel so much better.
And yeah, it's like they said. I mean, I'm sure you heard that, you know, a Battlefield is one of those games that you have these Battlefield moments where, you know, you think it's scripted, but it isn't. It's happening in real time. It is true. Like, even in this game, or even in this beta state, it still holds true to that to that motto, or to that mantra, where, you know, you get to see all crazy shit happening at once, and it's just glorifying because, you know, the graphic engine helps a bit. It's pretty bonkers, you know. Will I get it? Yeah. What is it?
Oh, I was gonna ask, like, how is the like the lag? Because if you are connecting like a huge number of people, I could only imagine.
Yeah, that's also one of the weirdest things in the beta, because I've been hearing that a lot of people are having a hard time getting into the game. Okay. And funny enough, when I saw the server list, because they have a server list in this beta, yeah, you got a lot of I guess 12 open servers that has 6 rush maps and 6 capture maps, and like I think just 3 or 4 were only vacated, and most of them are empty. So what's happening there? You know, I mean, why aren't they letting people in this beta? Because there are like 8 empty servers that aren't being used.
Is it just like locked down?
I don't know. That's weird. And yeah, speaking of ping, I guess it's okay. Like, I think it's better than Titanfalls, but this time I'm actually playing with a LAN cable attached to my PS4.
Got it. I'm sure it helped.
Yeah, it really helped. And I think we were on a US server at that time, and so far it's okay. Like, probably like like a half a second lag, I suppose, is what I got from that experience. So yeah, I mean, yeah, the game is good, the beta is enjoyable. Will I get it? Probably not. So, but yeah, I do enjoy me some Battlefield, but I won't be able to commit.
To playing that.
Yeah, to play it and buying that.
All right. How would you rate it? 1 to 10, or like? Yeah.
I don't think I can rate something
that you've only played in beta,
but
that's fair.
For me, I had fun. I think that's the main important thing for it. Is that I have fun, and you know, it's much more. It's better if you guys are in a group, because, you know, if you're gonna go solo, it's just gonna drag out and feel very boring. But yeah, Battlefield's fun with friends, man.
That's cool. All right.
Yeah. And so
you
want
play
me
anything
to
else, or?
Alright, I guess I'll. I guess I'll just finish it. Yeah, I'll finish my rounds.
Yeah.
I think you also played this one, right?
I did play this one too.
I played Neo. How can I put this?
It's a Souls
They say
game.
it's the Japanese. it's like a samurai Souls game. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Or
But
like a samurai era Souls game.
Yeah, but I don't know, man. I mean, it's.
How does it feel? How did it feel? What were your?
It doesn't. All right. It doesn't feel like Souls. The game borrows some elements in Dark Souls. Mostly the feature where if you die, the spirit stones or the souls that you get will go away, right? That's basically the Souls formula.
Yep.
But I think that's basically what they copied from the Souls games, because the mechanics, the movement, even the game design is pretty much different to me. Like, it mostly reminded me of Ninja Gaiden, and I can't believe I'm gonna say this, but Way of the Samurai.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah. The sword play reminded me of Way of the Samurai, because it has stances and it feels different. The flow is different compared to the combat in Dark Souls.
The pacing is way different too.
It's more, how can I say, I know it sounds cheesy to say it, but it's more Japanese and more zen. Whoa. Compared to Dark Souls. I'm not joking. I'm not joking, man. Like, whenever I play Neo and I get into a 1v1 encounter with a very powerful ghost of another player, it's either you tense up and you fuck it up, or you have to be very patient and very zen-like, and go with the flow and be water. The samurai way, whatever, man. Like, seriously, the flow of the game, the flow of the combat's different here, and some of the things that I like about this alpha demo. And yeah, I mean, even Miggy says that it's a bit different now compared to the previous alpha demo that they shown last month.
Really?
So I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure if what you've experienced last time was the same as what I've experienced.
Maybe I should pick it up again.
Yeah, did they have multiplayer there?
No, they didn't.
They have multiplayer now.
Oh boy! Wait, is it when you say multiplayer, co-op or PvP?
Yeah, co-op.
Oh boy!
Because what I've experienced the time that I played this was that I got leeched by a very high level character, and he kind of showed me the speed run path of the first area, and okay, fine, I'll just go and tail this guy. And since we don't have any headsets that time, I mean, I'm not using my mic that time, so he's just using gestures and trying to catch my attention with some sword swings and just to catch my attention.
Okay,
that's our way of communication. And we kind of did that for the whole hour.
All right. I mean, if it works,
it was it kind of works.
All right.
And I get far enough to be a bit powerful until I got bopped by a big demon, and that's it. I mean, it's really funny because by the time I got bopped, I saw his character shook his head and do a fail fish emote. I was laughing my ass off because, oh, I'm sorry, dude.
It's like, oh, you tried hard.
Yeah, but yeah, that's the Neo experience for me. I don't know how long this alpha demo will take, but I'll see if I can still play it this week because I really had fun with this game.
Okay,
it's very different from Dark Souls, but
in a good way.
I mean,
in a good way.
Yeah, in a good way. In a good way.
Because when I played Neo, it was I had a great time. I didn't get to finish it because I remember we were moving. That's why I didn't get to finish it. So I think we didn't get our internet back until the start of the following week, and I think the testing was ending that weekend, and so I never really got to finish it. So I don't get that DLC promo thing.
Yeah, they are also actually promoting that thing where if you finish the demo, you get you get the DLC. So I guess like for every alpha that they do, they have a different DLC set on there. So
that's awesome.
Pretty
I think that's great though.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean they're not gonna charge you an extra $30 for a game?
I don't think so, but it's just unfortunate for guys who haven't experienced the alpha and just straight buy up the game, and they won't get DLCs unless they
pay for it or something. Or unless it's like something you can unlock in game, you know what I mean? Then that's fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, well, how would you buy this game?
Oh, definitely. Okay. I mean, so far I'm liking it. So
is there a friendly fire on here?
Nah, I don't think so.
Okay, thank God.
I think there's no clipping actually.
Okay, good, because I would probably murder you somehow.
Yeah, I'm liking the weapons. I'm liking the inventory system, and the combat is pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
So far it's hitting all the good points that makes me want to buy this game.
It's good. What's your what's your preferred weapon?
Just the regular katana.
Katana? Okay.
Yeah, it's all Zen, baby.
I'm digging the I think the last
the dual sword.
No, I was digging the halberd.
Oh, really? The naginata.
Mm-hmm. You wreck things. The reach. It's so safe.
Yeah. It's a bad guy.
But like every weapon has its strengths and weaknesses. But eventually you have to change it up. But it's cool. No, the game's like really fantastic. Like the way it's made. I think when I first played, what was I playing? The alpha, the pre-alpha, the pre-alpha, whichever version that was. It felt a little rough. Which I assume was, something that they would refine like later on. So I'm assuming that's kind of
so far from what I've experienced. It is a bit. I can't say rough, but it has this Japanese, quality to it, where it's not really that animated fully, but at the same time it does the job.
Yeah,
pretty well.
I don't know how to describe it. It's missing something, but it's all there at the same time. You know what I mean? Like, the framework is there, but I feel like there's some polishing that needed to be done. But the game, as far as, like, mechanics-wise, I think it's already, like, set. But even just, like, small details, like, I think the looting system was something that I had an issue before.
Yeah.
I thought it was like, I didn't know that there was an item there, or,
That's kind of new to do, actually.
Yeah.
Like you have to hold the circle.
Yeah, see,
just
stuff
loot.
Like that.
It's just subtle changes.
Yeah, small
to
details
the way
like
you kind of play Dark Souls.
Yeah, Dark Souls had that giant ass light that's just like, hey, pick this up.
Yeah.
Kind of just looking at you, but yeah. What did you think of the skill system though? Because that's one thing that Dark Souls.
I'm sorry, what is it?
The skill system.
The skill ceiling?
No, the skill system.
The skill system.
Yeah.
This one's actually, I think I preferred this one better. Because, I don't know, Dark Souls feels very limiting when it comes to the move sets that they offer you. Because this one is much more, like I said, it's very Japanese and very sword based. Like, it has a lot of tools that gives you advantages when you master the game's mechanics. Like the parry system is different and it's much more similar to Soul Calibur.
Yeah.
For instance, so it's pretty good. I like it.
Okay.
And I kind of get it more than Dark Souls parry system.
Imagine me.
It's much more easier to parry here, actually.
Thank God.
Yeah.
Parries.
So yeah, Neo.
All right.
Guess
I think
it's up to you to finish the podcast, Emil. I've heard you played an old game called Ground Zero.
I thought that's what you mentioned earlier. But yeah, we for our listeners who are just tuning in right now, if you haven't heard yet, we to commemorate, was it the birthday?
Yeah, it's basically the anniversary of Metal Gear Solid 5.
I played, for the first time, Metal Gear Ground Zeroes. Zeroes. Yeah, it's the first time that I've played this game, even though it's come out for a while now. Well, a year. It's birthday.
You guys know, you guys have no idea how excited I was to make this stream possible.
Pushed hard for this.
But yeah, I mean, it's pretty neat that we like the power of Steam family sharing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, since I got a lot of games, actually we can stream some stuff
bringing
from my library
together.
Yeah.
But
so what you think about the game?
The game was great. It was amazing. I know I didn't play it to its fullest potential.
Oh, dude, it is actually a good run because you get to actually experiment a lot during the first few seconds. I mean, first few minutes. You already blew up the fucking tower, the fucking guard tower.
I know.
I didn't do that.
Oh, you went full. Well,
I went full stealth in my first try.
That's just me. Like every time I play these Metal Gear games, there's always that. Well, at least for me, there was always that hunger to just kind of like, let's see the extremes of this. Like.
Yeah. That's actually how you know that if the game is streamable or not.
Oh yeah. Like how far can you push it? How far of an asshole can you be? So yeah, I went full on Frank Castle on the stream. Yes. Basically tried to kill everything that moved. Uh-huh. Even Migs had to like convince me that some of these lives matter.
Yeah. Oh. Dude, 32 casualties is just too much. For Ground Zero, it's a 2-hour game.
It's a 2-hour game. I only got 36, and I died once.
Yeah, Big Boss be thirsty.
Big Boss, man.
He needs that blood. He needs that victim
quench
blood.
That.
Anyway, yeah. But how about how? I mean, what can you say about the changes in mechanics compared to the last Metal Gear you played? I mean, you told me that the last MGS you did was Metal Gear Solid 3.
Yeah.
And that's a bit of a jump,
Yeah, it's quite
compared to the controls of the controls and the mechanics of Metal Gear Solid 5.
Yeah. Because didn't Snake Eater have the whole like the camo the camo skin?
Yeah, they have a camo index.
I think that kind of that spoiled me.
Well, I think camo index still retains its thing in 5, but it's
just not the same. It's not the same.
Yeah, and I think it's just subtle.
Yeah.
In there, and I mean, it's not really fair to actually search for camo index in Ground Zero, since the whole time you're in the sneaking suit. But in Phantom Pain, there's still camo.
Oh yeah, I'm sure
in your BDU, but it's not that as.
It's not as
game breaking as in. It's not as game breaking as in Metal Gear Solid 3. God damn it!
Oh man,
Metal Gear Solid 3 just need to go grass camo with the face paint and all 90. It's just
you're good.
It's hilarious.
You're good.
You're already pretty good that time.
Man. But no, it's just. I mean, I know Ground Zeroes is not the full game. It's like a. Mm-hmm. It's not even a beta thing. It's it's like a.
Yeah, it's just a.
It's a teaser game.
Gran Turismo prelude.
It's a teaser game, and I think it does pretty much what it set out to do. Now, in terms of mechanics and stuff, again, it's not a polished game, but it was great. You still get, you still feel like you're playing a Metal Gear game, even though it's not the full version of it, but you still get that, you still get that immersion. You still get that nostalgic feeling that you're playing, you know, a Metal Gear game. You know, you have like the stealth, the sleep pistol, the silenced gun, which I really liked. It was great for murdering people. But yeah, like you had everything. Like you can interrogate people, you get intel, and you know, there's like, you know, there's more side missions to do. You know, it's not just because I feel like if like other games would do something like this, it wouldn't be as fulfilling, I think. You know,
yeah,
like
I think that's something that separates Metal Gear from the rest of the stealth games that we currently experience,
or even like
generation.
A lot of games nowadays. It just, if you compare Metal Gear, the Metal Gear franchise, to other games, it's just a lot of games feel very unfinished nowadays. It's like, okay, you get the game, but you're gonna get a season. You have to get a season pass in order to get, quote unquote, the full game, because it's not done. The content's not there. They're still working on it and stuff like that. It's actually kind of, I feel like it's turned for the worse in terms of gaming in general.
Actually,
doing it that way.
Yeah, what I'm actually trying to compare is Metal Gear games, comparing it to other stealth games, or you know, basically military stealth games, and it's just, you know, the likes of Splinter Cell, or you know, Dishonored, or you know, this new stealth based, or
is there a new
any game. Yeah, like Deus Ex, for example. Deus Ex, Human Divided or something. So, you know, like, from what I'm observing is that most of these new games, or most of these American-made games, are kind of serious when it comes to the tone and the gameplay when involving stealth. But comparing it to Metal Gear, you get to have a lot of fun doing it, because it isn't that realistic, you know. It's still arcade like in terms of the mechanics and the movement, and that's why I kind of enjoy playing Metal Gear games, because you know, it's trying to be grounded, it's trying to be believable, but at the same time it's this just wacky, stupid world that Kojima
this is like really
actually
crazy.
Conjured in his mind. Yeah,
I know what you're saying.
and also another mention is Hitman. Hitman is something that's trying to be cool, trying to be savvy and as realistic as possible, but at the same time you just get a lot of stupid dumb stuff when you're trying to play the game. Like you get to kind of observe the things that the people are talking about in the game are just bonkers, flat out bonkers. And it's like, and also the situations that you get to be put inside that game is just, you can make it as serious as you can, or as crazy, as hilariously crazy as you can, you know. So you know, it's like you said, it's like breaking things is what makes the games better.
Yeah, that's true.
And that's
because it gives you more.
It
feels more free. You know,
yeah,
like you actually decide how to play the game the way you want it, not how the game tells you how you should play it. So, like Assassin's Creed, I know Assassin's Creed 1 was kind of like that. If you get caught, it's like, definitely. Okay, mission over, you gotta do it again. So it's, you know, instead of it being super linear, like, okay, you have to do it this certain way. That's the only way to do it.
Yeah, that's true.
But Metal Gear is different, and I guess Hitman is different in that sense too. Is that, you know, you can be full stealth, 100%, no murdering people. I don't know what the appeal is on that one.
Yeah, because you have a set objective on what you can only kill, compared to other, you know, other games that okay, maybe I can just kill this guy because, you know, it's just one guy.
Yeah, he's just like,
and you can just get away with it.
Yeah, exactly. So
yeah.
I feel like that's just kind of a better way to do games. You know, you give more. The more you give, you're able to give to your consumer or your players, the better.
No, that's why I'm excited for Hitman. I mean, for sure, like if there's another sale going on in Steam, I might buy the season pass because so far I'm just waiting for it to go down in price, and I'm already done with the main quest that the main quest that they've introduced in the first episode. But I'm not done with all of the stuff that you can do in the first episode because there are a lot of game modes actually, or a lot of submissions that you can do in Hitman, which is good.
It's good.
So yeah.
All right.
Actually, you have to try that also. It's pretty good. It's pretty enjoyable, especially that kind of chaos that you can control inside a video game. It's a very good. Well, yeah, you'll just have to see it for yourself.
Okay. All right.
It is streamable. That's what I can guarantee.
All right. Maybe we'll check it out sometime, or I'll check it out sometime.
Yeah. And I guess we're done. I don't know if you can hear the crazy alarm.
Oh, that's an alarm? I thought I was hearing like a squeak or something.
It's an alarm because it's already 5 a.m.
Jeez.
Yeah. So anyways, thanks for listening, guys, and good morning. It is now September 6, 2016 here in the Philippines. Yeah. Any happenings? I guess this September 10 to 11 will be the Manila Cup here in the Philippines. So it will have a lot of tournaments on fighting games. International esports dudes will be here in the FGC community. So Justin Wong, Ricky Ortiz, Filipino champ, K-Brad, all of these guys will be here and competing for the Capcom Pro Tour tournament. And I'll try to go and cover it.
Yeah, you
probably
said
just
you tried to
make some photos and videos.
Sign up for the media coverage, right?
Oh, that one's different because that one's for ESGS, which is scheduled in October.
Oh, got it. Okay, it's something else.
Yeah, it's a different one.
All right.
So, what about you? Have any happenings for this week or next week?
Not so much. I mean,
are you gonna cover some events?
I'm looking into it. There's I'm just looking into like what stuff I might consider covering. There's let's see, what's that?
Yeah, I'm actually also thinking about going to some small cons and stuff, but it really depends on the interest of the podcast. Like, if it's still relevant. Like, I don't know. I don't want to go to just one simple, and not simple, but just mainly focus on anime because it's not really my thing. Too much of that isn't really my thing. So we'll see. Probably another Comic Con, like a local Comic Con convention.
Because I think the event that I was looking into, like kind of just considering in terms of like going to, was Stanley's Kamikaze.
Oh,
that's happening.
Hey, you actually have to go there because you might never know when Stanley is gonna drop the bucket, man. That's a very terrible joke, but it is true. Oh, no, dude, it is true. Stanley is a dinosaur slash unicorn.
That's so true.
That you have to have your picture taken with Stan Lee before it's too late.
Before he croaks.
It is very rare to see a Stan Lee sighting in public.
It's very true.
Yeah.
I'm trying to like eyeball price right now. It's not as bad. It's not the same as friggin' TwitchCon, that's for sure.
Oh yeah.
TwitchCon was something I was also like eyeballing. TwitchCon is like crazy because I think it was like $70 for Saturday, $65 for Sunday. For Kamikaze, you can get the 3-day pass for $70. You can get Friday pass for $25. You get Saturday for 35, Sunday for 30. So I might look into, I might go. Maybe I'll go one day, depending on what's happening. But
yeah, you don't have to go all 3 days like what I did in the APCC. That's just suicide. But I tried to do it.
Yeah, I do want to go because my friends have been trying to get me to go because I feel like they go every year, and every year I
really
go to a show
cool.
or something. So I'm a little bit tired.
So I guess that's that. We need to cut this episode short now and end it because the alarm isn't stopping.
It's never gonna end. But dude, I'm checking out their website right now, and
oh, cool.
Aaron Paul. No, not Aaron Paul. Not Aaron. Adrian Paul. I'm sorry.
No fucking
Adrian Paul. The Highlander is gonna be, demonstrating his sword skill prowess. So.
I don't know. Aaron Paul sounds much better.
Aaron Paul and the sword skills, man. Candice Patton is gonna be there. Sorry,
I think that's a good way to end the podcast with Adrian Paul, Duncan MacLeod,
the Clan MacLeod.
Yeah.
All right, but yeah, we'll see. All right.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Anyways, thank you guys for listening again. Catch us up on ogfradio.podomatic.com. We got Twitch /Noobs and Cubes, also on Facebook and Twitter /Noobs and Cubes and @Noobs and Cubes. And get some more of our videos in our YouTube channel, youtube.com/Noobs and Cubes. And yeah, I think that's about it.
That's about it. All right, thank you
guys. Bye. Good morning.
Afternoon.
See you in the office. All groggy and sleepy.